Okay, so we're back.
We are.
It is time to unbox and take a look at some products.
Yeah.
Luke, what have you got right in front of you there?
Right here, I have the Mobvoi Earbuds ANC. These are a traditional earbud with a stem, and they have active noise canceling. Mobvoi is one of those companies where it seems like they do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so they kind of started out just like smartwatches was what they were predominantly known for. And then they started releasing a couple of different audio products as well. And I think they did, they've got like the TicWatch line, but then they also have the Tic Buds. These are just the earbuds ANC.
Earbud ANC.
Which is going to stand for active noise cancellation.
Yep.
And so looking at these, they have a little kind of like a pill case.
Yeah.
But there's no real flat spot.
No, it's very round. It's, a little oblong kind of.
Like a smooth rock.
Yeah, it's got a nice LED at the bottom that has let you know that it's good to go. It's green right now, and it's got a USB-C charging. And these things have a little bit of a stem on them. There is kind of they're like a glossy black, but there's a matte little spot on the stem right behind the LED. And I think that's where you tap control for the controls for answering a phone call or pausing and unpausing music or using your assistant or something like that. So that's kind of nice to have a little bit of an indication on where you press, because that's, something that as we've talked about in the past, all of these different manufacturers have different ways to, teach you how to use your device. Some of them not at all. Some of them do. But it's nice to have a little bit of visual learning cues.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed, I just happened to do this, is when you take it out, if you can put it in the wrong way.
Okay. And
it won't turn. So the case is molded to the earphone, and you pop it in. There's a little bit of a magnet to it.
A little bite to it.
That's nice. Not as strong as we've seen. We've seen ones where it's really hard to get out. These are very easy to get out. And you have a little LED indicator on the inside of the case too that lets you know when it's ready to pair or if it's paired. Got the Mobvoi, their little text logo there on the very front. Other than that, it's very nondescript, minimalist case. Pretty nice. Now these do have a stem. Maybe they're a little bit bigger than what we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
But some people love that style.
Yeah. You want a couple of specifications and features to go with this?
Yeah, let's go with it.
All right, so these are going to run, I think right now, they're about $60.
Okay.
Pick them up on Mobvoi's website, Mobvoi.com. These they can operate independently, so if you want to go with left ear or right ear, or both, of course, that is something that for some people is a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Some earbuds require you listen to both of them at the same time.
Yep.
And some people, like my son, and I'm increasingly finding myself, if I'm doing dishes or something, I might just throw one in my ear so that I can kind of catch up on a podcast or, a book or something while I'm working in the kitchen. So these will let you do both of those. What else we have here? These have a 7-hour playtime per charge. And then the carrying case, like you see with a lot of different companies, this will also have a battery and charge it up another 2 times.
Yeah.
For a total of 21 hours playback. These headphones are IPX5 waterproof. So if you're concerned with working up a sweat, wearing them to work out, ride a bike, jog, do anything like that, days like today, it's raining outside, you don't have to worry about them getting wet. That IPX5 is going to be just fine for life's little splashes.
Right.
These have dual microphone for noise cancellation for calls. So the microphone, if I'm talking to somebody, the other microphone is going to kind of pick up the ambient noises around. So it's going to kind of filter out the sounds of traffic or work environment or wherever you happen to be to kind of eliminate that so that you hear the person on the call more clearly. Mm-hmm. They are also, yes, okay, so they have a quiet mode, sound pass-through mode, and active noise cancellation off mode.
Yeah, so the way they explain it on the website is, you have your regular active noise canceling, which is your quiet mode, which filters out all that sound. And then there's that pass-through that we've seen with a lot of other brands. It's kind of nice to have, so it'll cancel out some of that, but you'll be able to hear if you're waiting for, your flight or something, and they call in boarding, or if you can hear the things going on around you without having to pull your earbud out or having to turn off that active noise canceling. Mm-hmm. And then you have that feature off. Now, they don't say if that 7-hour playtime is with the active noise canceling on or off. I assume it's with it on, but they don't actually say that, if I remember correctly when I was looking at the website. It does come with a little, looks like a 1-foot USB A to C cable, and a couple different ear tips in a bag if you need to change out for comfort.
So it does say in the fine print, very small, 7-hour battery life is detected with only ANC mode on. Mm-hmm. So, and that is also going to be subject to volume level, what you're listening to. Yep. So your mileage may vary based off of how you're using these. They also have access to a digital or virtual assistant. So if you have, Google Assistant, you want to control it, you can use a command called Hey Tico, which is like the Mobvoi tick. Mm-hmm. So Hey Tico will pull up your phone's smart assistants, which in this case would actually trigger Google Assistant.
Right.
So then you can ask for whatever it is you would normally ask them to do. And then also here it does show that you have the ability to do controls from the earbud. Mm-hmm. You can double tap either side to play or pause music. You can triple tap if you want to skip songs. That would be on your right one. And if you did it on the left one, I believe that's going to go back 3 taps to go back a song. Phone calls, you can also take those, and you can also triple tap. Triple tap on the left when wearing both earbuds. That will pull up your voice assistant. Mm-hmm. And then triple tap on the left or right earbud when wearing a single earbud.
Okay.
Will pull up the voice assistant. So maybe not go back.
So there's only a
skip forward.
Skip forward. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. These, there's really not much more to say about them. There's a lot of features that we've seen in other brands, and as far as build quality and looks, these seem right in line with other offerings on the market.
Yep, 13mm drivers. Mm-hmm. And what I like about these is the $60 price point.
Yeah.
Where a lot of earbuds with these type of specs, you're going to get into like $80, $100 is what we see a lot of, non-budget or, kind of decent entry-level kind of earbuds. Mm-hmm. But, so $60 is a good price for these. And we will give these a shake around the office here for another week or so, see what we think.
And these are Bluetooth 5.0.
Yes. Yep. So Mobvoi Earbuds ANC. And then we'll be back later on with a review on these.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.